Tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umeteua nyadhifa za viongozi na mabunge kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu, tutakusihi ututazame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao umeridhika kutuita ili kutekeleza shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Twakuomba ututeremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutanika hapa, na utujalie kuyatenda na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako ziendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi hii yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amin. Next order.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
There are no messages. Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
There are no petitions. Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
There is a paper to be laid by the leader of majority party, the Honorable William Mutai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise on behalf of Leader of Majority to lay a paper. That is the Nakuru County Proposal on Revenue Raising Measures for the financial year 2025-2026. I beg to lay the paper.
Thank you, the Honorable Juguna Mwaura. On behalf of the Leader of Majority Party, the Honorable William Mutai, I here now commit the paper to the Committee on Finance. Chairman, Committee on Finance, take note. Thank you. Next order. What is it, the Honorable Member for Naivasha East?
Maybe a concern. You know, the paper should be read by the majority leader. And you know, Jogona, for the sake of debate, you know, Jogona is an independent candidate. He's an independent member. So maybe next time, Mr. Speaker, we will adhere to that. I'm not raising as an issue, but as an issue of regurgitation. Because we are all here, including seniors like Chonjo. So I think even when we are doing it for the sake of the records, if the majority is not there, the deputy is not there, there are those leadership that we go by. Now it seems that the whole majority party is asleep, such that now it is being assisted by an expert in the name of Chuguna.
The Honorable Member for Naivasha East. No, we are not able to get into the party issue, but then the Leader of Majority Party is the one who delegated. So there are reasons why he did not delegate to you, for example.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, you know the settings are very clear. You cannot, the whole party, the majority leader cannot fail to trust even a single person in the party, such that we have to go. Mr. Speaker, I think that one, maybe it is an oversight. Let us assume because it is maybe the first time, and you also majority leader is also new, but that one, according to me, it was not okay. Maybe Jojo can say something.
The member for who've just laid the paper on behalf of the majority
Mr.
leader.
Mr. Speaker, it's bad for the member to insinuate that the majority leader does not have any power to delegate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in any case, in this House, when we come to the House, we are called members of the county assembly. We cease now to have those actual distinct differences in terms of political matters, because, Mr. Speaker, at the end of the day, we are called members of the county assembly, and therefore, when the majority leader feels so to delegate his function to any member, he is given that authority, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, however, during the time, Mr. Speaker, that I was being given that delegation, Mr. Speaker, there was nobody in the House. You can ask Honorable Hezzy here, Mr. Speaker. We were only two of us, and we arrived here on time, Mr. Speaker. Now, could we say that in the absence of now the members of the majority party and the minority party, and in the absence of him, Mr. Speaker, and you know, he is a chronic absentee, Mr. Speaker. Do you want to tell us, Mr. Speaker, that there will be no business in the House, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, for the sake of the people of Nakuru, business must move, Mr. Speaker. In any case, Mr. Speaker, maybe, Mr. Speaker, he doesn't know, Mr. Speaker. Maybe I deposited my interest in the party of UDA, Mr. Speaker, or Kenya Kwanza, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, the member should stop insinuating, Mr. Speaker, that we are not members, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to say, and to disabuse.
What is it? What is it? The member for Elbagon, the other members, allow him to submit, and then everybody, including all the members of the party, they will have a time to talk. The Honorable, finish on your submission.
Mr. Speaker, therefore, what I mean is, the reason as to why we are independent, Mr. Speaker, is that we can be able to subscribe on the thoughts of the majority party, and we can also subscribe to the thoughts of the minority party. And therefore, ourselves, we act like you, Mr. Speaker. We are referees, and when duty calls, Mr. Speaker, we are there to offer ourselves, not like broad-based government, Mr. Speaker, but as patriotic citizens and individuals who are willing to stand with our county and our nation and our country, Kenya.
The Honorable Masekile.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First of all, I feel disappointed to sit and stand in this honorable house as the party of the majority in the house is being mutilated, as the values that we uphold are being scattered left, right, and center by the honorable member, Mr. Njogona. I wish to inform him, first of all, that there's no party in this country that is called UDA or UDA. It's the United Democratic Alliance Party of Kenya. And as the standing orders says, the majority party, that is the introductory part one of the standing orders, the leader of majority means the person who is the leader in the assembly of the largest party or coalition. So by all means, there's no person who is independent should stand and represent the issues of the people of the United Democratic Alliance Party of Kenya. The second part, Mr. Speaker, by Njogona saying that there was no person here is wrong. We were seated here as early as 2 p.m. So for him to come through the back door and assume that he can delegate and take issues of this party is wrong. So thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Member for Buru Baruk, and then the Honorable Member for Maimayu, in that order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the sake of the debate, the Honorable Member who just laid the paper insinuated that the majority leader has powers to delegate some of the functions. Mr. Speaker, you know that the majority leader is the leader of government business through delegation. Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether someone has the power to delegate delegated powers. Mr. Speaker, if we were to delegate delegated powers, Mr. Speaker, we would have everybody doing the functions for anybody, or anybody doing the function for everybody. So I stand also to insist that as the leader of government business, he had other channels to find somebody who is either from the party or the coalition, or the worst I think we could go is to ask the minority leader. But Mr. Speaker, we do not indicate that the paper has not been laid, but we are indicating that there need to be a particular protocol that is set, that is a bit silent but should be followed. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Maimayu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, also would like to echo what Honorable Karaja had indicated, Mr. Speaker, that we are the majority party in this House, Mr. Speaker. And the majority leader delegating the faction of our party to a independent candidate, Mr. Speaker, is very unfortunate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, being a member of UDA, Mr. Speaker, we do have a subscription every month, Mr. Speaker, because we belong to that party, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, Honorable Jogona, being an independent candidate, Mr. Speaker, there's no way we can now in this House, Mr. Speaker, our factions, and we are in the House, to be delegated to a independent candidate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, therefore, although Sirole by Sirole, that's why we are looking for a safer room, Mr. Speaker, because I think before the end of our term, Mr. Speaker, maybe we are going to look for more safer house, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Order. The honorable member for Nakuru, for Naivasha East, you had your time, and so the matter is closed now. Order. Now use your microphone. Yes. Use your microphone.
Mr. Speaker, according to the study note, you know it is very bad to put a notion, an aspersion to a member. Mr. Speaker, one cannot be a prefect, and one cannot be a whip of a party that he does not belong to. And Mr. Speaker, that saying that I'm a chronic absentee, Mr. Speaker, should be withdrawn because it's in the hazard. And you know, Mr. Speaker, I'm not. Number two, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Jogona said that he had deposited what papers with the UDA. That is United Democratic, he had. But he is a member here, we do not know. So, Mr. Speaker, can Honorable Jogona come out very clearly? And you know that he cannot come to our party through the back door, Mr. Speaker. And the last thing, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Jogona, Honorable Jogona assumes that he knows the procedure very clearly, such that now he has anointed himself as a representative of the majority party, which he is not part of. He does not subscribe to it. He is not a member. He is not known in any annals of history as a member of UDA. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, can Honorable Jogona, and we said, Mr. Speaker, it is not with a bad motive. We only want Jogona to know that he has overstepped his so-called arrogated mandate of representing a party that is alive.
The honorable member for Elbagon, looks like you're getting a beating for doing.
Mr. Speaker, allow me to inform the House and to inform the members. I was not doing or rather engaging into the matters of any political party, Mr. Speaker. And that should sink clearly, Mr. Speaker, in the members. Because, Mr. Speaker, if we were here talking about political matters, then that one would have negated that the delegation or rather the power that, or rather the request that was put forth by the leader of majority. Mr. Speaker, I was engaging into matters that holds under procedure that belongs to this House, Mr. Speaker. And that's why, Mr. Speaker, it is brought or tabled before this House, Mr. Speaker, so that each and every member can contribute, Mr. Speaker. That was not a matter of any party. It was a matter of we members of the County Assembly. Mr. Speaker, secondly, it is bad, Mr. Speaker, to insinuate that when matters or business have been brought forth before this House, is business of any party. It is the business of this House, Mr. Speaker, and therefore, Mr. Speaker, when I was requested, Mr. Speaker, I just said, all right, I'm here and I'm available to assist, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, therefore, it's not an issue of party, it's not an issue for subscription to any party, it's an issue of the House business, Mr. Speaker, and therefore, that's why, Mr. Speaker, I said because these are business that we already passed in the morning in the House Business Committee, Mr. Speaker. I felt, anyway, why don't I move this, or rather table that document, so that the House, and we can also save, Mr. Speaker, time, so that the business can learn, Mr. Speaker. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the reason as to why our Constitution gave us the House in the manner that we have, Mr. Speaker, just not like the defunct Constitution that we used to have, the opposition party, and that's why, Mr. Speaker, you can see even on Abokaranja where he's seated. If we go via those standards, Mr. Speaker, we would have said, let all these members that belongs to the ruling party to go to that side, Mr. Speaker. But that is not the case, Mr. Speaker. We have interacted, and we mixed even our seating arrangements, Mr. Speaker, because we are the House, and as a House, we ought to move forward, Mr. Speaker. Finally, Mr. Speaker, if you look at the arrangement and also the way even the committee, we chair the committees, Mr. Speaker, we are in the position of leadership, not by the fact that we come from certain political parties, but because, Mr. Speaker, we are the leaders of this House, Mr. Speaker, and everybody, Mr. Speaker, here, in any case, Mr. Speaker, there will be no majority leader, and there will be another member who will not be comfortable to table, Mr. Speaker. Any person can be requested, Mr. Speaker. They can be whipped, Mr. Speaker, to move forward so that we can unlock some issues, Mr. Speaker, that can derail business of the House. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I did it in good faith, and tomorrow, if called upon, Mr. Speaker, I will repeat it the same, because it's not a mistake, it's allowing the county to move forward, Mr. Speaker. However, Mr. Speaker, and finally, I do not wish to be entangled to the issues of the political party issues. I personally am a political party, and I can join any political coalition, Mr. Speaker, because we need to move forward and we need to save the agony that we have as a county. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I beg to submit and to request these members to find in themselves, when they be called upon as patriotic citizens, to come forth and defend and to work for the county, Mr. Speaker, and for this country. I beg to submit.
Order. The Honourable Member for Naivasha East, you are shouting. So, well, the Honourable Member for Elbagon, you said that the Honourable Member for Naivasha East is a chronic absentee. So, you still stand by that?
Mr. Speaker, it depends. I said absenteeism in what? Mr. Speaker, sometimes there are those who are absent-minded.
Order. The Honourable Member for Elbagon. Now you.
Mr. Speaker, that is.
Order. Have your seat. The Honourable Member for Elbagon. It was about the presence in this House physically. That's how absenteeism is gauged. So, does he? Did you want to say that doesn't attend the sittings of this honorable House, or what is it that you wanted to mean about that, about his absenteeism?
Mr. Speaker, I mean when actually they were looking for somebody, Mr. Speaker, who could have tabled that report, Mr. Speaker. He was not there. He was absent. I meant that, Mr. Speaker, not about absenteeism in the House.
One cannot call the word chronic. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Jogona is a learned friend. Semantically, bringing the word chronic brings a bigger and a wider meaning. Therefore, that connotation, Mr. Speaker, is what I want him, as a scholar and a pedagogist, to withdraw.
He's not there. But however, Mr. Speaker, I beg to withdraw.
Thank you. The next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
There are no statements. Next order.
Order number 8, motion.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
What is the order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise pursuant to standing order number 36 that allows for the adjournment of the motion before us to discuss a matter of county importance, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Elementator, do you have members who are supportive of your idea?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, looking at members and reading the mood of the House, all members are in support of this motion.
So you know what they need to do. Clerk, confirm the numbers. So thank you. So what is the matter of county importance, the Honorable Member for Elementator?
Thank you very much.
You may want to take the table.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for granting me that opportunity. Mr. Speaker, to discuss an urgent motion of county importance. Mr. Speaker, I rise in my capacity as the Vice Chairperson of the Education Committee to register my frustrations from the recent disbursement of the bursary funds, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this morning, we had to suspend the activities of this House, Mr. Speaker, because of the frustrations of the members, and especially the elected members who have been sent in this House to represent their people. Honorable Speaker, I made an observation from the recent disbursement of the 2024-2025 bursary funds, and I realized or noted some few gaps that the department had while disbursing those funds. One is the issue of disbursing the amount that members had enhanced from the ward bursary kitty. Mr. Speaker, I realized that in some wards, for instance, if I can give an example from my ward, I had enhanced a total amount of 5.9 million, but whatever I received was 5.6 million, meaning there was a deficit of 300,000 that did not get to the needy students from Elementaita ward. Honorable Speaker, it is very unfair because the department did not give a clear reason as to why that money was not issued, and therefore, Mr. Speaker, that is why I've requested for this motion so that we can discuss this important issue, because even as I was seated at that chair, I was receiving calls, text messages from parents who did not receive the bursary funds, Mr. Speaker, even though they had applied for the same. Honorable Speaker, the Constitution of Kenya, Article 27, advocates for equality and freedom from discrimination. By not giving the 300 that was budgeted for from my ward, then it means that is discrimination, that is lack of equality, and Mr. Speaker, that cannot be tolerated in this House, cannot be tolerated in this county, maybe in another county, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also want to register my frustrations, and I can also feel for other members, elected members, who had awarded bursaries to students for driving schools. Because even as we speak, the checks have not been issued because of the issue of the PDLs, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, in the last financial year, the checks for the driving schools were issued first. Then the respective driving schools were to take the PDLs to the department. Now in this financial year, they are doing the opposite. The respective schools have to give the PDLs for their checks to be released. There are members who have even issued PDLs to the department, but their driving schools checks are yet to be issued, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, those are the reasons as to why I've requested for this motion. And Mr. Speaker, I am grateful that you have given me that opportunity. And I request that the members support this motion so that going into the next financial year, no student is left out without a good reason. Because all students in Nakuru are equal, and others should not be given and others discriminated without clear reasons. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for that opportunity.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa, for that, moving the matter of county importance. The member for Malewa.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Kuria from Malewa, I list to support this motion, Honorable Speaker. And for sure, it's very embarrassing, Honorable Speaker, that after enhancement of this amount, this allocation, Honorable Speaker, and you know how the economy has been, and these bursaries were meant to help or boost the parents and also help the needy student, Honorable Speaker. And all of a sudden, you find that the allocated forms or the assigned forms, Honorable Speaker, are not maybe filled. Okay, after we fill the forms and we submit them to the sub-counties and then to the county level, Honorable Speaker, all of a sudden you find even the forms are not now, when the checks are written, Honorable Speaker, you find some of the forms are missing, Honorable Speaker. It's very embarrassing, Honorable Speaker. So I support that as an honorable member, with equality and equity, Honorable Speaker, that this money, the checks that were meant or were supposed to be taken to those needy students, Honorable Speaker, the department, when arises a certain problem, Honorable Speaker, we should be informed, Honorable Speaker, to avoid any delay in any way, Honorable Speaker, or in all matters, Honorable Speaker. I therefore is to support this motion. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The Honorable Chairperson, Committee on Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is PM Jeroge, the Chair for Education Committee. Mr. Speaker, as a Chair, I am the linkage between the Assembly and the Department, and I have a responsibility to ensure that there is a smooth flow of information and communication between the two mentioned. Mr. Speaker, it is important you get to understand, and also the House gets to understand, that we have had court cases and also frustrations for more than a year. And this is what had delayed the disbursement of the bursaries, which were supposed to have occurred or happened in May. But Mr. Speaker, out of a lot of effort from different stakeholders, starting with myself, and also the governor, and also the Minister for Education, we ensured that an intergovernmental agreement was signed to pave way for the disbursement. Mr. Speaker, it took a lot of effort to ensure that members were able to get the bursaries. Mr. Speaker, allow me to specifically address the Deputy Chair for Education Committee, who seems to lack information. Mr. Speaker, he has put it clear that out of his 5.9 allocation, 5.9 million allocation, 5.6 was disbursed. So that tells you the difference is 300. And also, Speaker, it tells you that 98.88% was disbursed. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, it would be unfair for a deputy chair to claim that some people have been discriminated, considering the percentage that has been awarded in his ward. Mr. Speaker, it is important to understand that there is no process that is 100%. Actually, Mr. Speaker, the county bursary committee and also the department, they had only 2 weeks to process 300 million. That is 287 for members and 30 million for the governor's kitty. Mr. Speaker, I can assure you that this team had to burn midnight oil to ensure that members are cushioned from the immense pressure they were receiving from the grassroots. Actually, Mr. Speaker, I can tell you without any fear of contradiction or doubt that many political careers would have been buried. Because, for instance, in Morindat, I was supposed to disburse bursaries worth 7 million to more than 3,000 beneficiaries, and all of them had ganged against me. They had actually made claims that I have already eaten their 7 million. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, when these bursaries were disbursed, it came in as a great relief and also saved my career. And I believe that that was the same case for very many members, elected members in this House. So, Mr. Speaker, concerning the driving schools, Mr. Speaker, members understand that we have to operate within the law. And the requirement is simple. Provide a PDL as a proof that that student is in school so that the check can be disbursed, because we have had very many cases, Mr. Speaker, where the governor has been summoned to the Senate to explain on how different allocations have been disbursed to various driving schools. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, this is just a simple requirement, that you provide a PDL to show that the student is in class, so that this check can be disbursed to ensure that the learner or beneficiary is being supported. Last but not least, Mr. Speaker, we have already engaged the elected members, and as the linkage person, we have assured members that by latest Friday, every member will have his neat balances for both tranche 1 and tranche 2, because we have to do our best, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that we are supporting these elected members. Mr. Speaker, you understand, because you have been elected before, that these members really go through a lot, especially at Mashinani, because an MCA will wake up, someone is knocking at the gate to ask for bursary support, to ask for medical support, to ask for many things. So the best we want to do is to ensure that elected members have an easier time, especially when it comes to disbursement of bursaries. Mr. Speaker, I want to quote one honorable member from my Mahio. During his speech in my Mahio, as we disbursed the bursaries, he was quoted saying that the education department is one of the best because they have really supported these members. They have supported these members in terms of bursary disbursement. They have supported these members in terms of the feeding program by ensuring that it's moving, it's working out smoothly. They have supported these members in terms of recruitment of ECD teachers to ensure that their schools have teachers to support our children. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I wish to rest my case, but I would also request, with all due respect, please allocate something to ensure that we have a small induction for my able deputy chair who really lacks information. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
The Honourable Member for Naivasha East. The Honourable Member for Buru, and then we'll take another round.
Honourable Speaker, my name has been mentioned. I was requesting for the right of reply.
The Honourable Member for... You are the mover.
Yes.
You have your time. You have your time to reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think this one is a very important debate. And Mr. Speaker, from the debate, we ran not from the sentences, but from in between the lines. We read a lot. Mr. Speaker, I think it is not fair, and I will start by that, for a chair to crucify the deputy. And then you are okay because you are the chair, you say that you are the link between the department, the executive, and the assembly. Because if we do that, then the other members will cease to be factional. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, the first thing is that a committee is not a person. We should not personify committees. That if you are not there, then the link dies. And Mr. Speaker, also, as we do this debate, why do we have vice chairs? We have vice chairs so that they deputize the chair in the absence of the word. Therefore, when a chair tells the House...
What is the information?
The subject under discussion is not a committee or a... So, Mr. Senator, the incoming senator, you need to sober up.
Order. There is the honorable member for the honorable chair for education. I address members as in their names, not the future.
Withdrawn, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The honorable member for Naivasha East.
Mr. Speaker.
So confine yourself within the subject matter.
Mr. Speaker, as a teacher, you start by the introduction, you go to the body, you go to the conclusion. Then, students ask questions, if any. That was, Mr. Speaker, I was just introducing from the remarks of the chair. And that's why, Mr. Speaker, I did not want, and I don't want, the committees to be personified, that if it is at all the road, then with the absence of the road, then the chair assumes that the vice chair is a dada, is a tabula rasa. That's what I wanted to disabuse. Mr. Speaker, let me now come to the subject matter. One, Mr. Speaker, there is what is called the Bursary Ward Committee. The Bursary Ward Committee is chaired by none other than the ward administrator as the secretary. That ward administrator, after that committee, does all what it does, because from the ward committee, Mr. Speaker, that the members know who applied and who did not apply. And they know the reason. So from the ward committee, Mr. Speaker, the ward administrator takes a report to what is called the county bursary committee. And the bursary ward committee, Mr. Speaker, it cannot say that ABCD is not qualified, because that work has already been done. And that's, Mr. Speaker, the same way we did to the electoral process, that elections zinaishia kwa ward. The same. Mambo ya verification na mambo ya vetting inaishia kwa ward. So that now what comes is the final what the county committee, Mr. Speaker, should do is to look whether there is somebody who applied in ward A and also in ward B. And after they are through with that, they should write a report to accompany that ABCD did not qualify because that person had double application. So, Mr. Speaker, that is number one. Number two, Mr. Speaker, after they admit and they have done that, then the issue of the committee is now to issue the bursaries. Mr. Speaker, the biggest problem that we had today is that you cannot sacrifice students to create a saving. You cannot. If a student A had applied, and that student A has waited for all that long, you cannot tell me you will not give that person to create a what? A saving. So and that's what Honorable Nene is trying to say, that all of us here are suffering from students who never got the bursaries. And then after you say, you are told that now it will be treated as saving. You cannot crucify a student to create a what? A saving. Mr. Speaker, way forward, because we need to create a way forward. Whenever you bring a problem, then have a what? Mr. Speaker, what we were saying is this, that immediately the county bursary committee eliminate some people, it has to write minute, it has to write a report. And say ABCD, we have removed this one because of this and this and this. Number two, Mr. Speaker, during the vetting of, for example, Naivasha East, by the county ward committee, the secretary to the ward committee must be present. So that if at all there is a problem that ought to be rectified, it is rectified there and then, other than tunagoja huyo mtu akose, then tunasema ati hakuleta nini kitambulisho sijui ya nani. So what we are, my suggestion, Mr. Speaker, is that the county bursary committee has no that mandate ya kucrucify student, because already the secretary yako na huyo secretary ambaye ndiye admin akiambia kwamba haukuleta hizi, unaenda unachukua analetewa. The last thing is about the PDLs, provisional driving license. Mr. Speaker, what we normally do, and the chair knows because this is not the first time that he is elected, and it is us during the first assembly that came up with the issue, driving schools. Mr. Speaker, what normally happens, you give bursaries to people who have no financial capacity to go to schools. That's why you see most members wanatafuta mtu wa pikipiki ambaye hajiwezi, anatafutia shule ambaye ataenda, anagoja bursary, Mr. Speaker, ili hiyo bursary aende apeleke hiyo check ili afanye nini? Admitiwe. In most cases, and members will tell you, our drivers hawaendagi shule before first. Wanagojaga kwanza bursary ili waigie nini? Waigie hiyo class ya driving. So unaitisha PDL kwa mtu ambaye hayuko kwa darasa. So Mr. Speaker, our argument was, if for example you had given bursary to a student ahead of driving, na pengine in the meantime hakuwa, unaweza badilisha huyo mtu na uweke mwingine, because the check is already out. But you cannot go uambie mtu wa driving andika sasa PDL, atumie pesa zake, atoe PDL, na mtu ambaye hayuko ati wakati check itakuja ndio hiyo itarudi. So Mr. Speaker, these are some of the anomalies that tulikuwa tunasema ya kwamba zirectifyiwe. This motion is not in bad faith. What we are trying to do is to streamline, so that we will not get ourselves into a situation that we are in. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I beg that this House sees Honorable Nene's motion in a positive mood. And also the chair is not being undermined by the deputy. What we only needed to do is to move together, look at the anomalies, and hasten the process. Mr. Speaker, when we went there and we were with all these members, they can tell you that as we speak, and the chair is here, will confirm, after the death of the chair of the county bursary committee, up to today, no replacement has been done. Therefore, the acting vice chair has no any other authority other than acting. Therefore, we are also asking this House to compare the necessary institution and the necessary authority to fill the vacancy with immediate effect. Last, Mr. Speaker, because you are also an MCA, you remember during the time of Maisiba is the one who used to sign. That means that the issue of the bursary is with the committee and none other. Mr. Speaker, there are some people who want to do everything so that they are seen. Mr. Speaker, let us devolve factions. Let us devolve duties so that we send the process. And the last one, Mr. Speaker, it was the issue of SMS. Mr. Speaker, when you are seated and even the MCA does not know the amount that has been allocated, the messages start roaming that a certain person has been given 10,000. And because, Mr. Speaker, you know, parents do not, you give some wabao ni wa boarding, na wale wa day, na wale wa institution zingine. So a parent anapata yake ambayo imeandikwa 10,000. Huyu mwingine anapata 2,000. So at the end of the day, wakati wanakuja wanakwambia mimi nilipewa 2,000. Message digani? Na yule mwingine anasema nilipewa 10,000. Sasa wanaenda kucrucify the MCA. So what we are suggesting, Mr. Speaker, is the way forward. Even if messages should come, they should not define the amount. Abia tu umepewa nini? pesa ya bursary kujia tarehe fulani, but hiyo specifying inaleta a lot of bad faith. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I beg to support.
The Chair.
Mr. Speaker, the position is the list that are prepared by Ward Bursary Committee are always final. The work of the County Bursary Committee is to verify, to also approve, and finally, to prepare the checks. The County Bursary Committee does not interfere with the list that comes from the Ward Bursary Committee, because the one that emanates from the ward is always final. So I needed to clarify that. But Mheshimiwa wa Mariamu had a burning question as to why a beneficiary will appear on the list from the ward and miss from the final. It is simple. I have confirmed that 90% of those cases are double allocation. And a case in point, Mr. Speaker, is Elementaita. We have some beneficiaries who have applied in Elementaita and also applied in Eburumbaruk, because these are two neighboring wards. So those cases are the ones that have contributed to the balance that is disputed, the 300. Therefore, it is important that members get patient and they also get to wait for the neat balances on Friday, because, Mr. Speaker, the neat balances are also coming with full reports per ward, explaining why ABCD missed, what were the errors, and what were the problems. Those reports are coming, Mr. Speaker, and that is my job as the linkage to ensure that that information is moving freely from the department to the assembly, to the members. Mr. Speaker, concerning the PDLs, the issue that Mheshimiwa from Naivasha East is raising, a PDL requirement is captured in the regulation. And, Mr. Speaker, this has been done in the last 3 years. It is not starting in this financial year. It has been done in the last 3 financial years. And most of these members, Mr. Speaker, have complied. A case in point is Mheshimiwa Sakwa from, what is the name of that one? Kivumbini. From Kivumbini. That elected member had a concern, but after discussion, he has agreed to comply. He has submitted all the PDLs. Tomorrow, he's going to receive his check. It is only a small percentage, Mheshimiwa Speaker, who are trying to be problematic. But things have to operate under the law to ensure that things are moving smoothly. Last but not least, Mr. Speaker, last but not least, I'm making the last one and then he can have his opportunity.
The member for Naivasha East, you were allowed your time, so allow order. Order.
Semantic, that's an issue of semantic.
Order.
No, it is an issue of semantic.
Order, the honorable member for Naivasha East.
So, Mheshimiwa Speaker, I want to confirm to Mheshimiwa Karanja that my deputy chair is undermining my office and also insubordinating
Order. The honorable chair.
Yes. Because, Mr. Speaker, I asked all members to submit their complaints. My able deputy chair did not submit his complaint. He is only raising it on this floor. Mr. Speaker, let us respect our various offices.
Now, that one will leave it to the structure of the committee leadership. The member for Eburumbaruk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I also rise out of the interest of that has been brought by this motion. My concern is the County Bursary Committee. I believe that we have 3 ways that we use to award the bursaries that are accepted. Number 1 is the means-tested bursaries, which means we are looking at the ability of a household or the income of a household, the financial need. Mr. Speaker, on that one, I want to believe it is the ward committee that has the ability to be able to gauge the financial need of a student. Mr. Speaker, the other one is merit-based, where you given the student with outstanding academic or extracurricular activities, you may give them as a way of motivating them. That is on merit based. But also, Mr. Speaker, we can give targeted bursaries, which are targeted to specific groups like the PWDs or the minorities. Mr. Speaker, there is what we wish to have happened. And today we are seeing a lot of people usurping power from laying papers on behalf of the majority and now becoming a link between the executive and the assembly. Mr. Speaker, I think we only have one leakage between the assembly and the executive, who is the chair of the liaison committee. Mr. Speaker, I have tried to go through the standing orders, and I wish, because the chair for education is giving us a lot of information, I would wish for him to inform me where he has been allocated those powers of being the linkage between the assembly and the executive. Mr. Speaker, the day I was sworn in here, I was made the linkage between the people of Eburu Baruk and the executive. And as we argued here before,